Thanks for staying with us here on STLTV Live. We're back with Bill Young from Annie Malone. And in the first segment, we sort of touched upon some of the services that Annie Malone provides, but I mean, now we've got a little bit more time to kind of get in depth. You mentioned when the organization first started, well over 100 years ago, people knew it as an orphanage, essentially, but so much has changed. So tell us a bit more about kind of the programs that you mentioned in the first segment, but a little bit more in depth.
Okay. Our short-term crisis is really a place where the police department or anyone else who has a real short-term issue with a child can bring that child to us. So, for example, if the police go into a hostile environment and there's a small child there and that child's safety is in jeopardy, they can bring that child to us and we will keep them for at least 24 hours until they can figure out what needs to happen. Our work with the court system is really a vital program, because when children are exposed to either horrible living conditions or there's child abuse, we've got to get them out of that situation, and we will offer that as a respite service for them. And it's 24 hours. We clothe them, we bathe them, we feed them 3 squares a day. If they are older children and in school, we can even provide transportation through St. Louis Public Schools so they continue to have their education. One of the more exciting things that we do is we offer educational service to those children that can't fit within a normal classroom. These are children with behavior problems or other disabilities that don't fit within the normal classroom. They're disruptive. So we bring them in. We offer not only the educational services that is age appropriate, but also the therapy that they need to correct their actions. We also have a transitional living program, as I mentioned, for young women from 16 to 21 to help them transition. We teach them life skills, how to budget, how to cook, how to clean, all those basic skills, keep them in school, get their GED, or even get them into college. So that's it. And then the last thing that we offer, which I think is one of the tremendous things that we offer to the public, are free parenting programs. Unfortunately, young people having children don't have the skill sets. So we offer a parenting program. It's an 8 to 10 week program to help them be more effective parents, because we know that if we have an effective parent in a home, that the livelihood of a child down the line, that they will be productive people.
Do you think with organizations like Annie Malone, and we were talking again offset about, you know, back in the day settlement houses and how they've sort of evolved themselves over the 100 years to apply to the needs of the community, to really, you know, to meet the needs of the community. When did these transitions and these programs sort of develop? Were they always there, or do you think was it 20 years ago, 30 years ago? I mean, how new are they, and how much are they sort of developing to adapt to the needs of the community that Annie Malone serves?
The social service agencies have changed just because of funding and because of need. What St. Louis was like 20 years ago is not what it's like right now. So we adapted. Really about 10 years ago, things started really changing, and we started looking at different programming that we're providing. But the services that we're providing are very critical and fairly unique within the city limits of the city of St. Louis, where we're providing really hands-on treatment and help to people, especially young people, that really need what we provide.
All right, well, that's great information for people, again, who always think of Annie Malone as just the orphanage or the orphan's home as they knew it back then, but all the services that you provide and great events coming up. We'll have that information for you on the screen. An ice cream social taking place this Saturday. It's completely free. You can go tour the facility. You can also enjoy ice cream, and it's, again, completely free from 12 to 3 p.m. Then, of course, the big Annie Malone Day Parade coming up Sunday, May 17th at 1 p.m. downtown on Market Street. Starts at 20th and Market and heads east down Market. For more information on any of the programs that we've discussed, as well as the events coming up, you can go to anniemalone.com. And Bill Young, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much,
Good to see you.
Great to see you, too.
All right, well, when we return on STLTV Live, we'll chat with Amelia Bond from Greater St. Louis Community Foundation. We'll be right back after this.